Everybody, welcome to another round of Coach's Corner. I've got the one and only super Padre fan, Dr. Bob Ogle, in appearance, just to talk a little shop and talk about the Padres, talk about his coaching experience, and hopefully give us some predictions for this year. Dr. Ogle, welcome, buddy.
Thank you, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Can you share a little bit of your attire you got going on here for today, and maybe where that came from?
I have the Padres mask. I have too many of these. I won't tell you the stories behind those. We have the Padres, whatever these are, neck gaiters, which of course we bought in August thinking we could wear them to school. And then the study from Duke came out saying that neck gaiters aren't any good. So I have a bunch of these that I can't really wear now.
And then I have protection now.
Yeah, exactly. And I have the San Diego shirt that I got yesterday at the Padres event. So there you have it.
So where does this lifelong Padres passion come from?
Oh gosh. So if I'm honest, when I was 13, I went to the Padres' first playoff series ever, and when they played the Cubs, it was 1984. And I was seated I went to all three games. I was lucky enough to be able to go to that. And on game 4, when Steve Garvey hit the walk-off home run that everyone at Padre fans remember, I found myself embracing the man next to me who I'd been terrified of for 4 years, who was this like crackly man who had a smoker's voice, and you could still smoke at the ballpark at that time and everything else. And I was literally hugging the man and dancing around and doing everything else. And unfortunately or fortunately, I've been hooked ever since.
That's awesome. I love that story. The next thing I think not a lot of people know is that while you're our head of school and an avid sports fan, but you've done some coaching in your days. Can you share kind of the sports you coached and any kind of coaching wisdom from your days coaching that you might want to impart on us?
Yeah, I started my career coaching and teaching. I was a high school English teacher and coach for the first 10 years of my career. There was never a year in the first 10 years of my education career where I did not coach. Sometimes I coached 2 seasons. I've coached girls basketball and boys basketball. I've coached, I coached baseball. I coached a little bit of softball, not a lot, and always loved it. It was always part of, when I was teaching, I always felt like it was my opportunity to get to know kids in a different way. And after, sort of being in the classroom all day, I loved the opportunity to get out and be out on the field or on the court and just have a different experience with kids. It was a huge part of my life, and I loved it very much. In terms of wisdom I've learned from it, I honestly think I feel like I learned how to be a better teacher from coaching, in terms of the sort of tangible nature of how to scaffold things, how to bring things together and make things work for kids.
Awesome. I love it. It's the other classroom, right, as we call it.
Yeah.
And I guess the parting words is really predictions for the Padres. What do you got?
Well, if I'm honest, I think they're going to lose. That's just what it is. I'm a Padres.
You can't say that. Come on.
That's what they do. They lose. So I'd love to say that, let's put it this way. I'll be very, very happy if they just get out of the first round and then are playing next week. But something tells me that's not going to happen because I've seen it before.
And then how about our Firebirds? You got any predictions for some of our teams? We're coming back. We're keeping that mindset. It's going to be an amazing 2-season year. What do you got for us? Who do you think is going to come out on top?
Assuming we come back, obviously the women's volleyball program is going to be, it's just going to be lights out this year. So that would be my prediction there.
Of course. Well, thank you so much. Any last thing that you want to send us off with as we finish up here?
Well, normally I'd say go Firebirds, but right now it's go Padres.
Well, I'm going to say go Firebirds. So go Firebirds.
Fair enough.
All right. Have a great day. Thank you, Dr. Ogle.